Just look at this water. See all the black sludge? That is the toilet water from the town of Barichara. So this is a place where the Barichara River goes to drain over a large waterfall, and you can see there's almost no water here. This is a river with a drainage of about 25,000 hectares or 50,000 acres. Just this tiny trickle of water and all of this sludge. And when we go toward the waterfall, what the local people call Salto de Mico, you'll see this incredible place, just incredible, and it's toilet water. So what do? How do we clean this up? Who cleans this up? Who's responsible for it? You start to see that in a way, everyone is. In a way, this is possible because our state of consciousness and our conscience is not properly developed. So here is where the river drains out over this magnificent view and this incredible drop. And the water, all of this contaminated water, goes into a drainage down there. Down there. There are families that live there. There are children that live there. And just look at this water. You can see that it has detergents and soap from people's showers. It has poop and pee from people's toilets. Just look at this. So, as you can see, when I talk about bringing dead rivers back to life, I'm talking about places like this, where for us to clean this, we have to help the local mayor and the people of the town to end a kind of corruption where in the past, money was brought in to set up a water treatment plant, and the money just went into the pockets of corrupt local politicians. So there's a need to actually bring in supportive infrastructure, but to actually have a political culture that cares about the people and cares about the nature here, the forests and the rivers. But then also, if I ask you, why is there so little water here? It's because in the last 80 years, monoculture agricultural crops, tobacco, beans, corn, squash primarily, have caused a massive deforestation to occur. After cutting down the forest, all of the water runs off in a heavy rain and it's not absorbed into the landscape to recharge the aquifers. The way that a river like this works is that you have water on the surface in the stream, and you have a water table going up the hill that is slowly seeping water in. And along the entire horizontal distance of the stream is being restored with water that seeps in from its banks, but only if the groundwater supply is high enough. But after deforestation, the groundwater level starts to lower because the water runs off rapidly during a rain. Add to this that the population of Barichara went from about 1,000 people a little bit more than a decade ago to now 6,000 people, plus huge pulses of tourism where tens of thousands of people come during several weeks. And during that time, they use up all the water. And now there are probably about 100 hotels in Barichara, each of which has its own hotel. Each hotel that has its own swimming pool. And so a lot of this water is being diverted for tourism. For, I would say, consumption that is temporary for a quick financial return by those who can afford to build hotels and restaurants, the rich people. And the local people are left with sludge in the rivers. So here in Barichara, we're going to be working with children and families to change this culture, to change this level of neglect that exists for the landscape, so that we can work on restoring beautiful rivers like this one. And if you'd like to help us with this, I'll give you a link below for how you could donate and get involved in the Barichara Regeneration Fund and our learning ecosystem that we're calling the Barichara Ecoversity, as well as the children's school and the education initiative called Sueños del Bosque, to support a lot of local people and local projects to collaborate at the scale of this watershed. I hope you'll join us.